you going through that fire, brother, trying to see the path forward becomes obscured. Dealing with the current results of past actions will make everything worth fighting for a real battle. But that battle is rarely external. It's mostly internal. Blaming yourself for the things you allowed to go wrong in your life. But on the day that you've accepted your wrongdoings, the universe will do as it should. Life always has a way of bringing everything full circle. They telling me, express myself and stop holding back. Speak my truth, release my mind and every thought that all comes with that. I'm letting go. Was dealing with stress from all these people misunderstanding me when I should lead. I gave too much power, like how these sheep will follow. That's where I'm nipping it in the bud, like where the buck stop. I'm accepting my role to be greater than good. My presence is bigger than hood. Do as I say as I should. Facing the mirror, apology not being good enough. Sincerely blaming myself when I know I'm mentally stronger than death. I'll leave it on the shelf if this gon' add to the weight I already carry. Y'all let trauma leave you tired and hurt, heavy and weary. Don't be taking life for granted, cause living is really worth you getting advice from this experience. I'ma bring it full circle. Life come 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 full circle. Not really religious, I'm spiritual. Didn't really have a choice, so I get on my knees and pray. Never seen God's eyes, but I saw so many different times with the devil and twisted my mind. Many nights when I laid on my deathbed and I couldn't see light, everything was red. I had fallen in addiction, almost with the prison. Had took so many pills, it clouded my vision. They wonder how someone with so much potential can keep it together and still be dysfunctional. I'm dependent on, can't be emotional. Travel so far down the rabbit hole, on the way is up. So I'm packing up all of my little feelings and I'm keeping it tough. Cause any minute I can get that call, so I keep my faith and keep praying, I keep on waking up. Life come full circle. 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 Life come full circle.
Yeah.
What up, everybody?
What's good?
It's been long overdue, ladies and gentlemen. We back with another episode of the Doghouse Podcast. It's been long overdue. I had to take a step back and take care of some business. Did I see the sticks in the chat? Are you shitting me, bro? Oh, shit.
Is that really the stick?
We got the sticks in the... Yeah, I think so. Hell yeah, bro. We got the sticks in the chat, if that's who that is. Joe and Cindy Sticks.
Damn. That's what's up. Shout out to you guys.
Hell yeah, man. So, ladies and gentlemen, we got a little bit of a different lane on the show today. We got a guy by the name of Andrew Sixberry. He is a pro skater. Oh, okay. It's a different sticks. It's some of Andrew's friends. His name's Andrew Sixberry. He's a professional skateboarder. I met him at the Mobile Home Bash. He gave my son a skateboard for the Mobile Home Bash collaborations that he did with Marcotic. I'm gonna go ahead and send a link out to him real quick, and then we're gonna get into some conversation real quick about what I've been doing and where I've been. So first things first, man. You know, I'm a father before anything, and that comes first before I do anything, man. Also, I got a side business that I run on the weekends, man, and I had some work I had to do, get caught up with, that took the whole weekend last weekend, because it was me and one other guy, and he really didn't help that much. He was on his phone more than he was anything, so you know how that shit goes. But how you been doing, Grizzle?
I've been doing good, man. Just working, getting these get on my camera stuff together for this weekend.
Yeah, what you got coming up this weekend? You going
Riff Raff, J-DAWG42082. He's opening it up for him Sunday night. And
yeah.
me and H is going to be shooting some music videos for his upcoming songs. So we're going to be filming Sunday and then all day Monday.
Hell yeah, that's what's up, man. Putting in work, boy. Putting in work.
Oh, yeah. It's that time to get it done.
Yeah, I also been putting in a lot of overtime at my job, man. My actual job title is a welder and metal fabricator now. That is my actual job title. I'm not just doing it. They changed my job title, and I got basically got a promotion and a raise at my job. So things are looking up and going for the good, man. But let's see all we got in the chat real quick. We got Jamie Williams, what's going on? The Sticks, that's Andrew's friend. Queen Spade. That's all we got right now. We got 8 people in here watching though. I appreciate y'all showing up and showing out for you, boy. I know I heard everybody's been asking about me, and Zachary Close. Yo, they spelled Andrew's name wrong. Oh shit. How did I spell it wrong? Oh well. My apologies for spelling it wrong. But anyway, whenever the guest shows up, we'll start talking about what's going on with him. He's got a lot of interesting things to talk about, man. And I'm gonna have to get back used to being on camera. I took a break, man, so I got to get back in the swing of things. But I heard some people was asking about me, and to let everybody know, I am back. I'm gonna take it back to maybe 1 or 2 a week. I'm not gonna be doing them every day like I was. I got some things around the house that need my utmost attention, so I'm gonna be concentrating on that before I do anything, man. But we're gonna get back into it, man. I got a big surprise for y'all next weekend. Not this weekend, but next weekend. I got a huge surprise for y'all, family. It's I think it's gonna be big for this podcast and big for my channel. But we're not gonna go on the beaten horse. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a different subject matter. But this guest is gonna be huge. I'm not gonna drop the name yet. Well, I guess I can because I've already set up the StreamYard for it. So Mr. Chad Offbeat, Chad Shepard, is gonna be in the doghouse next weekend, next Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern. Up Church's ex-manager. And without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we have Mr. Andrew Sixberry in the building.
Yes, sir.
What's up, dog?
Man,
how you doing, bro?
Man, fucking busy today. Ugh.
Yeah. So see, you made it out of the traffic.
Man, it was crazy, dude. We had construction all down I-25, dude. As soon as I got on the highway, I was like, motherfucker. I was like, this is gonna be a hell of a trip, man. Let's go.
Hell yeah. So just to let everybody know, man, I met you at the Mobile Home Bash, man, and it's pretty dope, man, because you were trying to work with my son a little bit with the skating, and you saw that he had potential and he had heart, man. He kept trying and and you gave him a board, dude.
That's why I gave him a skateboard, bro. I do that.
Yeah.
I'll be out at the skate park, the little kids will be, trying something, and I'm like, bro, I see you like slamming and getting up and trying it again. That's what skateboarding is all about, man. It's like just praising the people that are great for doing great shit, but like, you know what I mean? The people that try really hard and don't give up.
Right.
You know
I appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
He loved that board, dude. He won't touch it, man. He put it up and he won't touch it, dude.
Hell yeah, man. I love it. Now I'm gonna have to send you another one that he can actually skate.
You ain't gotta do that, bro. I want to taste that rum you was talking about though.
Yeah. So my mom owns a rum company.
Oh shit.
And I can't see the comments, man. They're way too tiny.
Yeah, I can't make them no bigger.
I can't.
Let's see if I can make them.
Let's see if I can make them. Like bring the chat on one side of your phone. If you double tap it, if I'm not mistaken.
Nah, it ain't work. But I can't see the comments.
Somebody shooting over there by you, J-DAWG?
Yeah.
I can hear that. That was cool. Oh, he took himself out.
Hey, I see my big brother in here. He said, no, I'm not actually his brother.
See, restream's crazy.
My bad, y'all. I got a lot of static, bro.
That's coming from him. He might come back in. It's coming from him.
Hey, Andrew, can you go back? Can you go back out and come back in?
Yeah, I got it.
It's like when you left, it messed up his audio. It's weird.
Yeah, it sounds like he's
Underwater.
Yeah, sounded weird. Yeah, I was hoping it would go smooth back for my first time back, man. We already got hiccups.
There's always hiccups in this shit.
Yeah.
Wait, do you see how many hiccups I got when I broadcast this band when using 4 cameras and a board and all that? It's gonna be nuts.
Oh yeah. All right, we back now.
It's down fast on my side.
It's still messed up, bro. I don't understand. Wow.
Hold on, let me log back out and sign in.
Yeah. Is it my audio too, Grism, or just his?
Yeah.
You got a little bit of credit. Sorry, I had a tip on me.
Is it my audio too, or just Andrew's?
I think you're good. Andrew's. His is coming in funny.
Bro.
You have an Android or iPhone? Shit. Anybody that's got an iPhone, download the Restream app. It'll work perfect. If you don't have an iPhone, I don't know what the hell to tell you.
You on my ass about that damn StreamYard, boy.
What?
I said you on my ass about the StreamYard.
I help out, man. Yeah, that's crazy, man. These ticks are something, bro.
Yeah. So he'll have to go in through the Chrome or
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's best to use Chrome. There was somebody that came out with new music, and I forgot. Like, every time I get on a show, I forget. About to find it. We'll play a song while he's coming back in. You're gonna like this. This one ain't nobody we know, but it's hilarious. A lot of people in the chat might like this. Just gotta find it real quick.
So we got some more people coming in the chat. What's up, Zachary? Actions, not distractions. What's up, bro? He said, try turning off echo cancellation. How do you do that?
It's in the settings.
Settings.
I just played this last. Yeah, it's noise cancellation. It's in your settings.
I don't know how to get to that. Okay, here we go.
Should be a little wrench.
Audio.
Yeah.
Echo cancellation. It's on. So, all right, let me try to bring him up again and see what happens.
Can we hear you?
All right.
scratching.
It's bro. What in the world, man?
What is going on with Restream, man? Or StreamYard?
I don't know.
What phone are you using? You got an Apple? I can't even hear him.
Yeah, I can't hear him neither. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me go. It says somebody else said turn it off. Let me go back into my settings. Give me 1 second, Andrew. I'm trying to fix it, bro. Say something.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be for him. He would have to do it, but I don't think
Damn,
that.
bro.
I don't know what it is.
Y'all are fucking scratchy for me.
Yeah, you're all scratched up.
My bad, bro.
No, I'm talking about Andrew's all like scratched. You barely can understand what he's saying.
Yeah.
Scratchy to me.
Yeah, we can't hardly understand you, man.
I can't hear you. Y'all. Damn, man.
I don't think he's hooked up to a Bluetooth. All right.
No, I'm not. Bluetooth nothing.
Okay, I can hear you a little bit better now.
You have any apps open up?
No.
There we go.
Everything's closed. Yeah, everything's closed.
Damn, bro. Oh boy.
They say put on some
Hey,
I could tap in on my laptop real quick. Hold on, let me do that instead of my phone.
Yeah, I think that'll work better if you're on a laptop. Phones, just light phones.
Well, wait, that just cleared up.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, yeah, now you're good.
Y'all clear?
Yeah, you're clear now.
Yeah, we're good now.
Shit, I don't know what the fuck
Good
that
now.
was, bro.
Thank God.
I was about to say, I'm
Thank
connected to
God.
Wi-Fi and everything, dog. I was like, yo.
Thank God. Thank you. All right, man. Yeah, that was crazy.
Well, that was a good introduction. What up, y'all?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's fucking go.
Hey, it is what it is, bro. Sometimes it happens.
Yeah,
But
bro, that was wild.
Yes, let's get started before we have any more problems.
Yeah. Yeah, my big brother
so,
said
man,
perfect too.
He said what?
Shit,
Perfect.
my dog Skyler said he wants his hat back, bro, because he fucking gave me this hat. Zachariah said Skyler wants his hat back. Bro, it's already like sunburnt. You can tell I've been working. I've been outside with it.
Yeah. All right, man. So, Andrew Sixberry, where you from, bro?
Man, originally Florida. I grew up I was born in West Palm Beach, grew up in Jupiter for a little bit, went to high school in Satellite Beach, is a little barrier island. Fucking crazy times out there, man. Hurricane parties are the best. But currently I live in Colorado. I live in Loveland, Colorado.
Okay, hell yeah, man. I bet that was crazy. Living on the beach like that, man. I like the beach and I like the mountains too. So I kind of like both of them, man. So which one do you prefer better?
Man, it's crazy because like living on the beach a couple 100 feet away, you can wake up in the morning and hear waves and be like, Mom, I'm sick, I'm not going to school. And then by noon, you surfing. You know what I'm saying? You can hear them from your bedroom. You're like right there. You're like, oh, no, that's totally fucking sin. That's full sin. And like, I'm not going to school today. But Colorado is also like super beautiful and all the hikes and you know the scenic and the smells and the people, everything. I like Colorado a little bit better.
Yeah.
Florida's good for what it's good for, and Colorado's good for what it's good for. But if I had to say, I would stay in Colorado.
Right. Hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
I like I
Yeah.
like I
So,
like going hike. I like hiking and shit too, man. That was one of my biggest staples. Like when I got off the Suboxone, man, I would get up in high elevation and hike to because
yeah.
we live in where I live. There's a bunch of state parks, and I got
Hmm.
up in the mountains, bro, and sweated it all out, and you know what I mean. Had one-on-one conversations with me and my maker, bro, and it really helped. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
the hiking part in the mountains too.
Yeah. It's definitely a lot more spiritual out here where it's, more full send and party ish down there. To me, it's great to go on vacation out there. I'll go on vacation to Florida 20,000 times a year, but I ain't staying for longer than a week. So obviously
Yeah.
not 20,000, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's good for what it's good for, and I love it. And beautiful weather, you know what I'm saying? You can't beat it.
How what's the most amount of snow that you've seen up there?
Man, I was at my dad's house one time. I went snowboarding. We left 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning from my house. I live about 2 hours away from my dad. He lives in Breckenridge. And we went out there and we snowboarded all day long, and it was snowing all day long. By the time we went to leave, 10, 11 o'clock that night, we pulled off at the next exit, Silverthorne, to get gas. And as we were about to get back on the highway, state troopers were shutting it down, putting down the low guardrails and parked there because there was too much snow on the ground and no plows that came through. And me and my stepdad were both driving our Tahoes, and we were like, dude, we're experienced drivers, like let us through. You know what I mean? And two plows went by, and he was like, "You sure you're good?" "Yeah, well, I suggest you get off when the plows get off." All right, cool. He opens the gates, lets us through. The plows get off at the next exit down, which is only a couple miles, and we did not get off with them, man. We had 18 to 20 inches of fresh powder on the road, and me and my stepdad just in our Tahoes, like fucking mobbing, dude. Yeah, dude, it was crazy. I think the fastest we went on that whole entire drive was like 27 miles an hour. Like we were
Damn,
creeping down the highway. It was kind of
that's
sketchy,
crazy.
but it was fun. It took so our normal drive is 2 hours from my dad's door to my door. It took us like 7.5.
Damn.
Yeah, dude, it
Yeah.
was fucking gnarly. So yeah,
Most
we've
I've
we've
ever
definitely
seen it.
seen some snow.
Most I've ever seen in South Carolina was like we got almost 3 feet back in like 89, 90.
Oh shit.
Yeah, yeah, but that's like the most I've ever seen
Dude, we got a
Damn.
in
lot in
South Carolina.
Jasper, dude.
What
It was
part
a
of
lot in
South
Jasper.
Carolina are you in?
Um, upstate like Greenville, Spartanburg, Pickens County.
Okay. I stayed in Myrtle Beach for a little bit on the south side, like Surfside and Georgetown and shit.
That's my favorite place to go. I love
Yeah,
Myrtle Beach.
Yeah, you go to Merle's Inlet and get some
yeah.
fucking
Grisham's from
crawfish, dude. Oh my god, come on
Grisham's.
now.
Grisham's from North Carolina. He's from up. He's right up above me in North Carolina.
Oh, okay. My aunt owns a couple restaurants
Yeah.
out there called the Copper Penny Grill.
Where's that at?
Asheville, she has one in Rutherfordton or something.
Hmm. I have to check
And then
that out.
she got a couple more. She just opened up another one on some lake that starts with an M. I forget what it is.
That's
Uh,
cool.
um,
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know, but it's all like that lower portion of North Carolina,
Hell yeah.
Asheville, and yeah,
Yeah.
it is in Asheville, the lake that I'm talking about, Lake Hickory, actually.
I like Asheville, North
Okay.
Carolina. It's very beautiful up
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
She might actually be open one in Asheville here shortly. She's got like 4 of them now. But
I've
it's
done a
called the
lot of
Copper
work up
Penny
there in
Grill. Look it
Asheville.
up and see if you're close to
The
one.
last
Tell her I sent you.
the,
She'll hook
the
you up.
last job I had, I've done a lot of work up there in Asheville.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
So let's get into the skateboarding, man.
Oh, fuck.
When did you start skateboarding?
Man, before I could walk, my dad had me on a skateboard, sitting on his foot,
Okay.
holding me up. Like, I grew up on a skateboard, like, literally grew up on it. And,
Hell yeah.
by the time I was like 5 or 6, I had my own, and I would hold the nose and have my knee down and push it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I literally, that
Yeah.
was my crawler. That was my little little toddler walker, dude. It was a skateboard. So yeah, it was fun. It was cool. Um, but I grew up around board sports. You know, my mom's mom is in the East Coast Hall of Fame for surfing. My grandma, Kathy
Oh
Jo
shit,
Anderson, she's in the East Coast. Yeah, she was one of the first female pro surfers in the world. Three
that's
of them came
crazy,
out of
bro.
Florida back to back. Her and her homegirls,
Damn.
you know, so they were pioneers of the sport. My dad was a pro snowboarder, skateboarder, surfer. You know what I mean? Like just board sports enthusiasm is strong in my bloods. My big brother, same shit. My big brother's in the chat right now. He was a pro skateboarder back in the day. He started filming and doing all kinds of shit. So it's like, man, that lifestyle just it was embedded in me from the beginning.
Yeah, that's your brother, older brother. That's the Sticks, right? That's who it is.
Yeah, yeah, D6. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
his stage name. He does beats and raps and shit.
Oh
Produces
shit.
everything himself. Yeah, he's like 100% on his own. Like he fucking gets it
Hell
done.
yeah.
Yeah, he's
I might
fire
have to.
too.
I might have to link up with him, man. I make beats and shit too.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, he's always open to some shit, you know?
Yeah, yeah. What's up,
Yeah,
Adam? Adam H in the chat. So, what what pushed you and kept pushing you to with the skateboarding to get to a point where you went pro? Well,
man,
when did you turn pro?
so I turned pro in 2007. I was 16. Um, Crazy story, my helmet sponsor, like, see, that's the thing, like, turning pro is such a title. You know what I mean? It's like, there's a ton of rappers that are out there that are fire and they're not signed. And there's a bunch of rappers that are out there that are garbage and signed. So you know what I mean? Like turning pro is just means I have a contract with a company that has faith in me. It's a little bit different. They don't hand them out in skateboarding like they do in music, like sign deals and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, but I had a helmet sponsor. My dad went to a convention in Atlantic City, New Jersey, and met this dude named Josh Walker who owned Burned Helmets. And I had burnt a bunch of DVDs as my sponsor me tapes, and my dad handed them out as you know what I'm saying. He was meeting people selling surfboards, and Josh Walker with Burn Helmets was right across the.
Uh oh. Uh oh. We lost him.
Yeah, my bad, my bad. I was actually gonna start this with how many phone calls do you think I'm gonna have interrupt me on this podcast?
That's what I put mine on do not disturb. Let me make sure mine is.
I'm gonna have fucking 7, bro. I guarantee it, dog. Oh my god. Either way, my dad's booth was right across from Burned Helmets, and so we gave him my DVD. They put it in their thing, and they played it on repeat the entire event. And fucking, it was amazing. And instantly, I was on the team. Then he had another pro skateboarder jump on the team, Andy McDonald, who was in like the first Tony Hawk Pro Skater video game.
Yeah,
Andy Mac's
I
on the
remember
team.
that.
I gotta make him a pro contract. Hey Andrew, do you want one? And I was like, yeah.
yeah,
Sure. And
hell
so
yeah.
I was 16, you know, and I just yeah, hell yeah, dude. So he wrote me a pro contract, and then I was a pro skateboarder for Burn Helmets. And at the time I was sponsored by like Monster Energy Drink and Freestyle Watches and Kicker Audio, and I had all these like crazy random sponsors just from meeting people over time. And so I was like, yeah, now I'm a pro, I guess.
Hell
And
yeah.
so, I mean, it's just what it is. You know, like I said, I know a lot of professional level skateboarders that don't have any sponsors or contracts. They just do it for the love, and they're just like soul skaters and shit, and they just full send and for the love of it, you know, and they don't need money, they don't need contracts, and they don't need fucking anything. They don't even need recognition. They just need to do
Yeah.
it for themselves. And
Hell yeah.
that's honorable as well, you know what I mean? But I still call them pro skateboarders. Like, you know, I know a ton of people out of Florida that I'm like, yo, they're all in that same, you know, category. Like, if we're in a contest, they're all placing. Like, they're all, you know, whether they're sponsored or not. Like, Matt Call was an OG back in the day that just killed it. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
My boy Chad Tepper killed it. Timmy Knuth kills it. Like, and Timmy is certified pro, board sponsored, his name on skateboards, like world industry, shoe commercials, and all kinds of crazy shit. And that's one of my best friends. And he's actually taught me a lot over the years. He's a way better skateboarder than I am. But I had a contract before he did, or maybe around the same time. But either way, it was like he was a way higher caliber than I was, for sure. You know what I mean? So it's like
Yeah, yeah.
I don't really like the term pro skateboarder, but it if I'm like there's no other way to describe it. You know what I mean? And I had a contract,
Right.
so yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell
Check
yeah,
my
bro.
Instagram, I guess. I don't know.
I don't think you're giving yourself enough credit, bro. Because what I seen up there at that mobile home bash, dude, you
Man,
fucking awesome,
that's
bro.
the thing. I never do, bro. If somebody's like, "Yo, are you good?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm alright." Cause like my homie Zion is like on the cover of Thrasher, and I ain't fucking touching the cover of Thrasher. I'm just not that high caliber like that anymore. You know what I mean? And so it's like I
Hell yeah.
don't dog myself and say I suck, but I'm just like I compare myself to the actual greats because I know them and I grew up with them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
I can
I don't
only
know.
imagine like the medical bills over the years, bro, of times you've gotten hurt.
Bro, honestly, knock on fucking wood, I've never actually broken a bone to where I had to go to the hospital. Like I broke my wrist for sure because I can bend this one 90 and I can't bend this one past here. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I definitely fucked up my right wrist. I knocked out a bunch of teeth. That's why all my teeth are fake.
So,
um,
what's some of the worst? What's some of the worst slams you've had, bro?
Man, my dad actually just reminded me of the first time I knocked the wind out of myself. And he was laughing at me. He said I was young and he tried not to laugh, but I tried to do an ollie to fakie and air to fakie, which is coming in backwards. And I got hung up
Yeah.
and I fell from the top of the ramp all the way to the bottom. And my elbow, you know, that
Oh.
little bone on the inside, caught me in my ribs and I just pancaked it and I knocked the wind out of myself. And I was like, Dad, I think I'm dying. And then he started cracking up laughing because, you know, when you got the wind knocked out of you, you're like, and you can't
Yeah.
fucking talk and you can't breathe. You're like, yeah. And I was like, I'm gonna
Yeah.
die. And he started laughing at me, and I was like, fuck you, asshole. No, but I think the one of the worst ones, I fell at a skate contest. Uh the Sean Slater Invitational in Cocoa Beach, Florida, probably like 2009, 10. I went to hit a rail and I stuck warming up as soon as I got there. And I went to run it out backwards because, you know, I stuck and I was sliding backwards. And so I like
Yeah.
got tossed this way and I went to like run it out and I was leaning too far and I just said, fuck it, I'm going to tuck and roll. And as soon as I went to, there was a box, like a skate box, right behind me, and my head hit the corner of it, and I split the back of my
Mm.
head open, and I needed to go to the
Ah.
hospital and get 6 staples. So I hit my head right, and I like, oh wow, I didn't backflip. What the fuck just happened? And I saw the flash. You know when you hit your head real hard, you see the flash.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so I was like, oh God, that sucked. Why didn't I roll? And then I looked behind me and I was like, fuck, I hit my head. And I was like, I checked it, I checked it, I checked it. I was like, yeah, I'm good. I put my hat back on and I went to go skate. And OG Florida skater Rich Payne came like barreling through the crowd to the little gate and was like, "Bro, come here, dude. You fucking smashed your head. Like, let me see that." And I was like, "Nah, bro, I already checked it. I'm good." He's like, "Nah, let me see." And I take my hat off and I was like, "No, see, it's fine." And my hand was filled with blood and I was like, "Oh shit, it's not fine."
Oh shit.
He was like, "Man, you split your shit wide open, dog." He's like, "Come with me to
Yeah.
this fucking booth." Started dumping water on my head. I had passed my mom and I was like, "Hey, I think I need to go to the hospital or something." She was like, "What'd you do? You just got here." And I was like, "I know, right? Tell me about it." So we go and clean my head off. My mom takes me to the hospital. I was probably like 15, 16 at the time or something. Or yeah, I don't know. 14, I don't know. But I go and get 6 staples in the back of my head. it was already open, so the doctor just put the numbing cream like right in it. He didn't need to give me the shot or nothing. He just dumped a bunch of numbing shit in it. 6 staples and was like, "All right, dude, you're good." And I was like, "Can I go back to the contest?" And he was like, "No, don't skate for like 6 weeks. You don't want them shaking loose or whatever."
Damn.
I was like, "Oh, yeah, okay, Mom, bring me back to the contest." I get back, I'm like, "Hey, did y'all run my division yet? Can I sign up for the next one?" And yeah, I went and skated that contest an hour after I got
Hell
staples
yeah.
in my head.
Damn, bro. That's crazy.
Full send, dude. So I
Hell
wouldn't
yeah.
say it's the worst because it didn't actually put me out, but you know, I got 6 staples, so I guess it's kind of bad.
Hell yeah. All right, bro. I'm
Yeah.
gonna take a little. I'm gonna take a little break, man, and play some music, bro.
All right.
Hey, Grism, can you pull up FJ Outlaw, Smoke My Ops, please, sir?
Hey, that's my brother, dog.
Yeah.
When we come back, I'll explain how I met FJ.
Okay. All right.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I love FJ. He's a good human. He's actually performing today somewhere.
Yeah, I would love to get an interview with him,
Mud
though. That would be
Mayhem.
fucking super dope, man. Super dope.
Yeah, Mud Mayhem out in I think it's in Missouri somewhere.
The music video, all right? Or do you want just
Yeah.
audio?
It don't matter, bro. Whatever.
Let me check these comments, see who's in here.
All right, here you go, Andrew. Smoke My Ops by FJ.
Yes, sir.
Big gang, yeah. Hey, bitch, I'm in my bag. I ain't gon' care about them flag. I got them hating me bad, bitch. Look at them sad. Just with the pen in the bed, I'm destroying what manhood they had. I'm asking them how you a gangster, you know that you snitch. Claim you a pimp, but you pay for your chick. Keeping it G and they hate on the shit and they say that it's smoke, so I stay with a grip on click clack. Fuck around and find out I push a shit back. Leave a tough guy living with a shit bag. That's only if I don't leave him where he trip back. That's on Big Mac, bitch. I see him eyeing me, stay lurking quietly, praying to God that they jump. My finger been itching like I fed the gremlin. It's funny, you really thought I was a punk, but I don't give a fuck. You could blackball on these nuts, laughing from down in my guts. Y'all wanted the problem, but now that I'm bucking, you try to act like I'm just crazy and drunk. Get slammed like a dog. 23 shots for you chunks. That's just the mag and the gun. And we ain't gonna mention the Dracos on World when I say so. They whack all your people for fun. Ugh. Destroying these rappers, cause lyrically they know that they cannot hang with a G. How you pay dues when you run with the gang, bro? It sounds like you pay for protection of me. Only security on me's a Draco, and no, I ain't shooting no 223. 7.62 out the tip of a minis. The last thing you see when you play with a G on gang. Really, really full stain. Y'all politic and play games. That shit is lame, cause half of my people I love really die by some beef in the game. Y'all cringe at my name, they mention it over again, over and over again. I bet that shit hurt you to know you a pussy, a phony, a fraud, and a bitch, and a lame, and that is on game.
Hell yeah.
Yes, sir.
That's one of my favorites by him too, bro.
Yeah, bro, that shit's fire.
He's really, really diverse with his music, man. Like he makes all kind of different kinds of music.
What's up, Jonathan? Salute to you. AV. Salute.
That was number 3 phone call.
Oh shit.
I do have one more.
I should have took you up on your.
Oh, go ahead. My bad.
What's that?
I got a cool song I came across.
No, I said.
Go ahead, yo.
No, I was just saying that was number 3 on the phone calls, and I was just fucking laughing about it.
What you got, Grizzle?
I got this cool one, man. Let's see what y'all think of this real quick.
Okay. All right.
I mean, we're all getting old, so this might fit into some of us.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I'm getting old. Hey, I can feel it in my back. Even my line and pushing back. All snap, I'm getting old. I can't remember things. What's that popping sound coming from my knees? Oh, jeez.
I can't hear it.
It's all a new slang. Come on, man. And I guess this what we want. We at the age where we get caught on teeing. I'm getting hey. This is how life goes. Youngins calling us big sis and big bro. I'm like, whoa, but on the low, sometimes it feel good because yo, I done grew into my body. Now I'm someone's body goes, but for sure, I'm new to this getting old shit. What it's about? Should I be married with a couple children, running around my house? Should I be single, getting lit?
Hey, Levi Perkins got one of the best.
Hell no, pour my wine, my old ass ain't going out. Bitch, I'm getting old. I can feel it in my back. Even my line and pushing back.
Man, Chris, we gonna have to send this to me, bro, because I can't hear it.
I can't remember.
You said what?
If you can't hear the music, you gotta come back in and then join it again when you can't hear the music, because it does that with phone. This thing is so bad with phones.
Oh shit.
That's the only
way. I need to get my laptop out here. I had to leave it at home so my mom and my brother could still work off of it. You know what I mean? Because I got all my programs off of it for printing T-shirts and printing stickers and shit.
Oh, yeah.
So I had to leave my laptop at home.
I'll send you a link for this video.
Hell yeah.
So you can check it out. It's funny. It's more funny than it is anything. He's talking about getting old, bro.
Yeah, I was reading the captions the whole time, but you know what I'm saying? I couldn't hear nothing, so.
Yeah, it's weird when you bring in audio, it messes up people that's on their phone audio. I've seen it on all shows with phones. It happens. You leave the party and then come back, you'll be able to hear the song. It usually works every time.
Oh, I got you.
Things, what's that popping sound coming from my knees? Oh, jeez. Hey. I swear I heard my brain trying to keep up with all the new slang. Come on, man. And I guess it's what we want. We at the age where we get caught auntie and getting.
I'm at that age where my whole body is aching like I've been invaded by arthritis at multiple stages. My hip is out of place and joint pain always changes with weather. I need help getting down the stairs. My beard has more salt than pepper. Bedtime is 9 p.m. At the latest, that's on the weekend. I have to watch what I eat and drink cause I'm up all night peeing. Ibuprofen is a staple, best believe that I need them. And when I write out my verses, I need my readers to see.
I remember back when we was young, wild and free, no more like wild and dumb. Didn't have the slightest clue, but old heads couldn't tell me none. That's exactly how these youngins look at us. What the fuck? Getting older and I love it because, hey, there's a whole lot of folks that never got to see this age. So every time I pray, I'm grateful to live today. And I'm also thankful for that auto pay because the bills need to be paid. Sometimes you gotta love the age difference. You can tell this nigga young, bro, he still be rage quitting. She told me how she loving, how composed I am. Listen, bitch, I'm 91. Us millennials is made different, but damn, I swear my body getting stiff. Your son was born last year. What you mean? He's 6. Son, this shit getting out of line. I swear after the pandemic, I done lost my sense of time. I'm getting old. I can feel it in my back. Even my line and pushing back. Oh snap, I'm getting old. I can't remember things. What's that popping sound coming from my knees? Oh gee. Hey, I swear it hurt my brain trying to keep up with all the new slang. Come on, man. And I guess this what we want. We at that age where we get caught auntie and I'm getting old. 90s babies get old. 80s babies get old. Say it. 70s, 60s, 50s, 40s. Say it with me. And if you a baby born after 2000, one day y'all gonna say the shit the loudest, huh? I'm getting old.
That motherfucker said, when I write my lyrics, I need my readers to see them. That's funny as fuck, bro. Oh shit.
I'll put that link.
All right, man.
That's
that shit's hilarious. That shit's hilarious, bro.
I'm like, yo, I feel that, dog. I've been going to PT to fix my back. My back's fucking crooked as hell. Crazy, dog.
Action said facts is facts.
My big brother said, "Man, that makes me feel real old being his big brother."
Yeah, that's why I put it up on the screen.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he got 7 years on me, so you know
Oh
what I
shit.
mean? If I feel
Damn, you
old,
are
bro,
old.
I know he's hurting.
Damn, he's old.
Hey, but he's still doing his thing, man. He still skates. He still fucking raps. He's still, you know what I mean? He's still doing his thing. So, shit, our
Hell
dad
yeah.
is fucking. What dad just turned 64? He hit me up last year, like, hey, man, I made this jump off the roof. He owns a snow skate company, which is like a snowboard. It responds like a snowboard, but it's a ski with a skateboard deck mounted on top. It's called a bi-level snow skate. And I
Okay.
built the website for him. I helped him brand it out or whatever. But he calls me last year and he's like, bro, I sent this jump off the roof into the berm. And I'm like, Dad, you have to stop at some point. I got to do this shit for another 30 years, homie. Like, what the fuck? I got to send it off the roof in 30 years just to be like equal to you? This sucks, dude. I'm like, oh my God. All right. Sign me up, dude. I'm not stopping until I'm in a wheelchair, and then I'm gonna see how many backflips I can do off a cliff.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So after you got into the pro thing, man, like when did the sponsors and shit start coming? Like what
So
how did
the
that come
sponsors
about?
started a lot before it. Um, you know, I was doing demos with the Grind for Life. Mike Rogers owns a cancer foundation, and my dad grew up skating with him, so he was one of my mentors from a young age. And a lot of the pro skateboarders you see on the cover of Thrasher today have skated Grind for Life contests as children. You know what I mean? So we all skated together at the Grind for Life, and I got on the team after a little bit. Alex Sorgente was on the team. He's a top ripper now. Like if you look up like top 20 skateboarders in the world, you're gonna see Zon Wright, Jamie Foy, Alex Sorgente, along with dozens of others. But you know what I mean? They were all skating Grind for Life contests and demos and shit. And so the sponsors started when I was 13. My big brother was filming a lot. He had a production company called Mayhem
Okay.
Productions. And when I was like 12 or 13, he was like, all right, it's time for you to get a video part. And I was like, oh shit, okay. What do I skate? Like the driveway? He was like, nah, we got to get out there. And I was like, all right. And so he took me around, dude, took me all around Miami for, the next decade. We were going around Miami, hitting street spots, skating all through Colorado, going on tours. Um, but I turned pro, like I said, when I was 16, and I needed a board sponsor, and I had messed around with a couple people, and they just didn't have what I wanted. And I didn't think anybody would unless I started my own company, So I was like, all right, I'm gonna start GBA. And at the same time, in 2000, my mom started a company called the Betty Series. It was an all girls action sports organization. We host surf contests, skate contests, snowboard contests, and clinics to teach them. But it was all girls. It was a female only. And my grandmother, being one of the first pro surfers in the world, was the head of, she was like the mascot for the company. And
That's awesome.
so the first tour that I went on was 2001, and I was 10 years old. I was born in 91. I went on tour in 2001 for 3.5 months, and I skated, surfed, and snowboarded all around the country. You know what I mean? At all these events, and I got to surf in the finals, not finals, the nationals out in California, Oceanside, California. We stayed out there for 2, 3 months, helped host their contest as well. So I grew up around running these businesses and running these events and participating in them. You know what I mean? So I knew I was gonna do something with board sports. Um, and so sponsorship started around 14, and then like I said, by like 16, had a pro contract, and then they continued on. But at the same time, we were filming a TV show for my mom's company and then my dad's company. We were filming pilots nonstop since
Oh
2001
shit.
until I was old
That's
enough to be on TV, which was when I was 16, which was around 2007. And so once we started filming my TV show that was based on me and my brother and our lifestyle, have you ever seen The Life of Ryan on MTV? Ryan Sheckler?
Yeah. Yeah.
That was the same exact premise. So we sold MTV an idea and they loved it and they wanted to run with it, but my producer wanted more money than they were willing to pay us. And so you know, financial debut, whatever, it didn't happen. But we were filming pilots for TV shows from 2001 until 2008 or 9. And they said, "Who do you want to be?" And I said, "Bam Margera. I want to jump off my roof and shoot fireworks at my friends and do dumb shit and be crazy as hell. Like that's all I want to do is jackass shit." Um, and we were we were fulfilling that, but it was also a TV show about growing up on the beach, checking the waves, saying fuck going to school, and if it's raining, we're definitely surfing. If it's not, we're going to the skate park. If the waves are flat, we're definitely hitting the skate park. You know, just that like B-side lifestyle where you don't need a car, you can walk everywhere, you can skate everywhere, go see all
Right.
your friends, party, whatever. And so like that was the premise of it, and that was basically the premise of Life of Ryan. But they wanted it to be super scripted, and I just wanted to be organic. And
Right.
so that was another big tiff with MTV. So the TV shows never happened, you know, and but they were like, "How are you going to be different than Bam Margera? You don't have enough money to send a Hummer off a cliff." And I was like, "Oh yeah, shit." The only difference was he represented his sponsors and companies that he worked for, not, you know what I'm saying, his own shit. Like CKY, maybe he had a little bit to do with that, or a lot to do with that, but it wasn't his that he started by himself. And so I was like, yeah, they were like, you need to own a business because entrepreneurialism wasn't a big thing back then like it is today. There was no Gary V's telling us, you know what I'm saying? There was no motivational
Yeah.
speakers talking about everybody can own a business, and like entrepreneurialism is at an all-time high and it's been for the last decade, but it wasn't back then. So, I was like, yo, I want to own my own company. And they were like, yeah, own a skate shop. And I'm like, no, that means I have a 9 to 5, dude. I don't want to go to my own skate shop to fucking work. I don't want a 9 to 5. Like, I thought owning your business meant like you can create your own hours and shit. Like, I don't want a skate shop. And they were like, oh, that'd
Yeah.
be a cool hangout spot. And I was like, nah, let me get a board company so I can hang out at the skate park and sell
Yeah.
this shit in person. Now I get to skate all day, every day. Like that's what I want. And so we sat
Hell
down at
yeah.
the table, big ass table, all the producers and the fucking people and my parents and me. And my producer, his name's Special, Brian Renegade. He's a great human. He's a beautiful human. He said, what embodies every single skateboarder in the world? And I said, oh shit. You know, and I start coming up with all these names and unity or respect or like da da da, you know, whatever. And he was like, nah, but like in a full sense way. And my dad said guilty by association. And I was like, oh shit, GBA
That's it
skateboards.
right there. Hell
I said,
yeah.
oh
Hell yeah.
shit, yeah, dude, GBA skateboards, man. And like I
That's
said, I
badass,
started it in
dude.
2007. I started at 7707. So it's coming up on his 19th birthday, and I'm still rocking it every day. I got it tattooed on my arm.
Hell
GBA,
yeah,
Guilty
bro.
by Association, like that. That's me. That's my life. That's my first baby. And see, here's the thing though: skateboarding is a broke sport. It doesn't make that
Oh
much
yeah.
money.
Right.
But I'm gonna own GBA forever. I don't give a fuck if I have to waste 10 grand a year on it to keep it alive. I will. Like
Yeah.
I have to create these other companies that actually make money so I can keep
Yeah.
this company that don't alive. And that's really what
Right.
GBA is, dude. It's not for money, it's not for nothing, it's for the love. It's for when your son is trying and trying and trying and trying and keeps falling and getting up and doing it again. I have enough invested in that to give to him and invest in him and give him a skateboard and say, don't
Hell
fucking
yeah,
quit.
man.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell
Never
yeah,
quit.
brother.
Here's a t-shirt, here's some stickers, here's a board, here's whatever. Like, just don't quit skateboarding. It's for the
Right.
love, dude. At the end of the day, it's out of love, and that's it. You know, I'm a skateboarder for life, and that's it. You know.
Yeah, that shit meant the world to him, man. When you gave it to him, man, he come running up to me, Daddy, look what he gave me. He
Yeah.
loved that shit, bro. That
Yeah,
was
that's
awesome.
better than any lessons or anything. Because I was like trying to teach him, and he would kind of hear me. But every skateboarder, if you're a real skateboarder, you want to figure it out on your own. You don't want no cheat
Right.
codes. You don't want
Yeah.
buddy over there to tell you how to do it, and then you do it, and then you're like,
Yeah.
"Cool, he
Yeah.
basically did it for me, you fucking dick." You know what I'm saying? You want to figure it out on your own, man, and that's the beauty about skateboarding. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
So, but yeah, man, that's how GBA started was for the TV show. And even though the TV show didn't work, that's cool. It you know, it was probably for the best cuz I was a reckless little child and if I had $1 million by the time I was 18, I would have blown that shit in 3 months and
Right.
had a lot more problems that I have today.
So let's jump back a little bit to the contest. Was you doing a bunch of contests back then at the younger age?
Yeah, so as soon as I started GBA, I would me and my mom would Google skate contest in a city and see when they were and put it all on the calendar. Jacksonville has one on the 17th. This one has one on the you know what I mean? And we would map out this whole entire string of contests that we could do. And so every weekend was going to a contest and then during down season or when I would re up on. So the first time I read up on GBA product, I took it to all the parks around the you know what I mean, the county, and I sold out immediately, dude. I fucking turned 2 grand. My parents loaned me 2 grand, and I turned it into like 7,800 or some shit. Like I flipped everything and barely kept anything. And then I was like, all right, cool. I got all this money. Let me re up again and do it again. And my mom was like, well, bro, you literally just sold to everybody in the county. You can't, they don't need a board anymore. Like, they're good for a month. You got to do that in another small town. And I was like, all right, cool. Well, then we're going on tour. And I owned a truck, but I didn't have my driver's license yet. So I had a Ford Expedition. Then I didn't have a driver's license, so I put giant stickers on it. Villain Clothing was one of my main sponsors. He had the same truck but in black. He had a giant villain sticker going across it. I said, Mark, I need one of them, but I want it in red because I got a white truck. He had a green sticker on a black truck. I said, I need a red one for my white truck. I'm a fucking on it. And I threw GBA on it and I threw Villain on it and I went on tour. And
Hell
so we
yeah.
started doing tours, you know, and again, coming from the Betty series tours, I knew that I wanted to be on tour. Like I belong on the road. I can't sit stationary too long, bro. I'll lose my mind. Um, so I was like, yo, back to back tours, and I think we went on 7 tours before I had my driver's license. My mom, shout out my mama, dog, Mama Sixberry. She's the goat. She drove us, me and my stinky ass friends, on 7 nationwide tours. I mean, we went from Florida to Skatopia in Ohio and the whole northern East Coast. We went from Florida to California and back. We went from Florida to Colorado and back. We did a ton of Florida tours in the South, Georgia, South Carolina, whatever tours, Alabama. Man, it was a time. And
So
shout
what's
out
some of
Mama for
the
driving the whole time and dealing with
what's
us.
some of the what's some of the best results you had or like placements that you had?
So as soon as I got my pro contract, I went to the skate park at Tampa, which anybody that is watching that knows skateboarding knows that Tampa Spot, it's called Spot, Skate Park of Tampa. It's one of the most legendary skate parks in the world, and they host the most legendary contests ever. And so, you know, I was like, I got something to prove now. Let me go and try my hand at Tampa. It was a Valentine's Day Massacre, was the name of the contest. So it was a AM contest, not like the Tampa AM or the Tampa Pro. It was like a one off from that. But I got third in the advanced division. me judging by how everybody else skated and how I skated, and I'm always down on myself, I was like, I probably got sixth or fifth or something, you know, seventh, sixth, fifth, maybe in that range. And so I'm standing there at the award ceremony, and they're like, all right, you know, 10th place, ninth place, da da da. Hit sixth. I'm like, no, okay. They didn't call my name. Fifth, yeah, no, they didn't call my name. Fourth, I'm like, all right, dude, I'm out. Like, I definitely didn't get no better than that. I like turned around and went to leave, and they were like third place, Andrew Sixberry, and I was like, wait, me? Oh, hey, that's kind of cool. What's up, bro?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so I ended up getting third there. But I've done a bunch of, you know, first places at the Grind for Life. I did first place at what's it called? I got first and third. Burning Across, no, not Burning Across America tour. My big brother used to place in Burning Across America. Concrete Rodeo, the Concrete Rodeo tour. I did a bunch in that in like 2009. I got first and third, two different contests, and then our local park contests. You know, um, really funny story. I did a local satellite beach skate park contest, and they needed a judge, so my dad signed up to be a judge. And he said, I'll judge everything but my son's division. The other dude didn't show up, so he had to judge my division. And he was like, this is bullshit. They're gonna, you know, if he does really good and he wins, they're gonna say it's rigged because his dad's a judge. So my dad put zeros on my fucking score sheet and set the clipboard down and just watched my run. As soon as I dropped in, my dad just put zeros across the thing and threw the clipboard down and just watched me skate. And I still got like fourth place, dude, just from the two judges. Like, I was like still in the fucking runnings. I had a perfect run, one of the best runs I've had at Saudi in a long time, and I was feeling really good. And I go up, like I finished my run right by the judges, and my dad was just like, "Hell yeah, good job, dude." And I was like, "Where's your fucking clipboard?" And he's like, "On the ground." I gave you zeros, but high five. And I was like, "Yo, seriously, that's fucking sick, dude. Fucking asshole." But hey, can't complain about that fourth place win. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
one of the judges gave me fucking zeros. So yeah,
Yeah,
that was a good time.
yeah. So like, how did you manage balancing all that, bro? Like with like the filming the shows, going on tour, being in high
Oh,
school. Like, I bet that was hard.
man, it was crazy. So I got in trouble my freshman year, and they didn't want me there. So I did homeschooling. I did homeschooling seventh grade. I did homeschooling ninth grade, and I came back 10th grade. I had to keep my head down and not get in no trouble, no Saturday schools or detentions or nothing like that. Junior year, I turned pro and started a company. And so now everybody wants to talk to me. And I just did the last year of school, like head down, nobody talked to me, like I'm not even here, let me just do my work. And so that was really hard going from, you know what I'm saying, just like don't interact with me to I have to interact with everybody now. Like the popular kids are like, "Yo, what up, Six?" And I'm like, "Oh, hi. What?" So that was definitely difficult. But other than that, like as soon as I left school, business was business, and that's all I cared about. I didn't care about school like that. I didn't care about getting good grades or nothing. Like it wasn't hard. Like classes were mainly easy, and I took classes online because I was still enrolled in Florida Virtual School. So I could take all my classes at home anyways. So I started just
Hell yeah.
bringing merch to school and bringing stickers to school, and like I we weren't allowed to sell anything at school, even a T-shirt. So I would give it to him and be like, "Hey, meet me over here after school, or meet me before, and I'll give it to you at lunch or some shit." Because it can't
Yeah.
be a hand-to-hand transaction. You can give me $10 for nothing, and I can give you a T-shirt for nothing. So I started doing it like that. Here's your shirt. Come meet me after lunch and randomly give me $10 for food or some shit. You know what I mean? Whatever
Yeah.
I was selling them for. But then I started like printing out thousands of stickers and handing them out to everybody. Hey, go stick these fucking everywhere, dude. And they were like, "Hey, you're putting stickers everywhere." I didn't. put a sticker anywhere, sir. I handed out a bunch of stickers to my people. Who's your people? Don't worry about it. The whole school. But balancing, you know, filming and skating and all that, my mind was so not in school. I was focused on what I was gonna do at the contest. Looking at photos that I printed out and threw in my backpack of the course that I was about to skate that weekend, and that's all my mind would be on is, what I'm gonna do at that skate park and what my run's gonna be, and just mentally preparing for that. I didn't care about the football game or the basketball game or fucking nothing. Just my own shit. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
And it reflected in my grades, and I barely graduated, but I still graduated, so that's all that matters. I did just enough to get by, and the rest went towards my craft and my other stuff.
Hell yeah. Grism, you got any questions for him, man? My bad.
Nah, you answered all the questions. I was gonna help you out with the shit you said, but you answered them all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, we kind of jumped around a little bit.
Yeah, I'm just DJ.
yeah, but I got into the music mainly because of my big brother. So once you start filming a video part, you got to really like be in tune with music and know what your style represents and what sound represents your style the best. Because if you're filming a skate part and you put on some fucking random ass music, your skate part automatically sucks, even if your tricks are good. So there's like this thing that you got to know what your vibe is. You know what I mean? And I learned that from a very young age. I was 13 and we started filming my first video part. And my big brother said, jump on my computer, LimeWire days. You know what I mean? So thousands and thousands of songs. He's like, pick something. And I'm like, all right. And I start going through some shit. And I clicked on Zero Tolerance by Lil White off of Doubt Me Now. And it was like new at the time. You know what I mean? 2002, 2003, whatever, whenever it dropped. It was like still fairly new. Maybe 2001, I don't know. But either way, it was around that time and I was like, yo, this shit's fire. I like this shit. I was like, download it to my iPod so I can listen to it while I skate. Cuz the more you listen to the beat, you start to feel it and then you start to move like it and you find that rhythm and you'll find that rhythm in your skateboarding as well. So you can really have like a soundtrack in mind and start skating like it. And then when you start filming, it'll kind of make everything line up a little better. Your movements, boom, 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 boom. You'll like end up matching the beat better. I mean, that's how it worked in my head.
Yeah, it's cool you said that way too, because I'm actually about to start. There's a skate park in my town. I'm in Thomasville, North Carolina. They got a nice skate park, half pipe, and all kinds of rails. So I'm gonna go there and do tours to some kids and do kind of a little video to see who's the best one in the park.
Yeah.
So just to see if I can help them get a little kind of video put together for them.
Fuck yeah, dude. Let me know about that because I'll support. I love fucking helping out the youth and motivating kids to skate, dude. That's what GBA is all about.
All right,
Guilty by association. We're all not fucking assholes and hooligans and you know what I'm saying? Like wanting to break shit. But there was a point in time where GBA almost closed. Shout out my man Johnny Boy. I don't know if he's in the comments or not. But Johnny Boy came to me and I was like not investing in the shit. Skateboarding was at an all-time low. And I was like, dude, I don't really want to do this anymore. I was working at a screen printing shop, JJ Screen Printing down in Satellite Beach. And I was in charge of a lot of companies and I was seeing a lot of cool shirts coming out. And I was like, fuck it, dude, I'm just going to start doing merch. And Johnny Boy was like, start there, bruh. And I was like, but I don't know where to sell them. He's like, fuck it, just give me them and I'll go sell them. He came back. I gave him like 90 shirts. My man came back a week later and said, here's your money. Here's my profit. Because I gave him a price so that he can, get paid to do it. He would make a little change on top. He said, here's your price. Here's my money on top of it. Put it all back in the hustle. And I was like, yo, seriously? Yeah. He was like, I don't need no money for this shit. He's like, GBA can't die, homie. And I was like, all right. love, gang. Let's go. You know what I'm saying?
Hell
And then
yeah.
going deal.
Hell
And
yeah.
then my buddy J-DAWG was hosting Crave Music Festival. And so I bought a booth. I took actually Johnny Boy's money, the profit that he was supposed to keep, and paid for a booth at this other event. And him and his girl Keisha, me and my ex were fucking running that shit. And in comes this super tall, big ass motherfucker. Hey man, you six? I'm like, yeah, walk with us, dog. He was grouped up. I'm talking about FJ Outlaw. He was grouped up with a different dude at the time, and his name wasn't even FJ Outlaw at the time. And he came in for, hey, come walk with us, dog. And he took me out. He said, I heard you're the guy that prints all the shirts. And I was like, yeah. He's like, I heard you got a brand. I was like, yeah. He's like, what's up? I need some merch. Me and my boy need some merch. And I was like, all right, cool. Yeah, I can get you a quote. He's like, we ain't got no money to invest in it right now, but we need it like ASAP. We're popping right now. Like, what's up? We need a little assistance. And I was like, all right, well, what the, you don't have money? Like, it costs money, dog. You know what I mean? And but I was like, let me see what I can figure out, right? And so I wanted to revamp GBA, and I was already working on merch, and I was like, well, fuck it, I'm just gonna start sponsoring rappers. And you know, I was like, check this out. I'm gonna fork over the whole bill. I'm gonna put my logo on it. I'm gonna make the design, right? And just put your name in the design somewhere. So it's gonna be a GBA shirt that says FJ somewhere, and it said the other dude's name. And I made like 4 or 5 shirt designs. We dropped the one, and I said, I'm going to your show. I'm running your table. I'm putting all the money in my pocket until I hit my nut. Once I'm good, then I'll work for free and stack your shit just to like help y'all out. Cause I didn't think we were gonna make it there. Dude, we sold out of shirts in like 2 hours, bro.
Damn.
At the club. Yeah,
Hell
the whole
yeah.
entire club was wearing white tees with these chains printed on it that said FJ Baby and the other dude's name, Holla Tips. And like, I was like, we sold out the whole entire club's wearing white tees now. I was like, damn, this shit worked. They
Damn.
all had a little booth and like bottles and shit. And I walk over and go sit down, and they're like, what are you doing? And I was like, here you go. Here you go. Here I go. I fucking broke bread with everybody. I was like, the table's folded up, dog. We're out. Like, legitly out.
I do
I
have
was
another
like,
question. What was it like working with Ritz? How did that come across?
man, so since then I always cared about making shirts for artists, right? And so my boy Anvil out in Greeley, I've taken care of his merch for a long time. I dropped him off at a show one time, and he didn't have nobody running the booth, so I ran it for him just because, like, you know, I love seeing young artists come up and get, you know, recognition that they deserve, and having that full merch like somebody that made it already. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so like I've always taken care of Anvil real well, and that's one of my good friends. He used to live in LA, and he was friends with this dude named Vic. That's our tour manager or Ritz's store manager. I say ours because he's Ritz's store manager, and he called Anvil one day and said, hey man, we need a merch manager for this next tour. Do you know anybody? Who do you suggest? And he said, Andrew Sixberry, hands down, that's my dog. And so the blessing turned around, you know what I mean? And he told Vic. And then he called me and was like, hey, man, I think you might be printing some shirts for Ritz. And I'm like, yo, printing for the legend? Let's go. That'd be so sick to print a couple. Like, even if it's just his personal merch that he's wearing on the tour, like, that's fire. I don't care.
Yeah,
It's sick. Let me
real.
get that. Vic texts me with queen size beds and day pay and shit. I'm like, the fuck that got to do with t-shirts, bro? And I turned and looked at my little brother, and I handed him my phone, and I was like, what the fuck does this text mean? And he was like, I think you're going on tour. And I'm like, am I going on tour? I think I'm going on tour. What the fuck? And so that's how it happened. I just responded with, hell yeah, I'm down. Hell yeah.
What's up, man?
And
That's cool.
yeah, that whole entire tour, I just kept saying hell yeah to everything. I was so stoked to be there. I was just like, hell yeah, dude. Or like the van broke down. I'm like, hell yeah. Well, we'll figure it out. Like everything, good and bad. I was just like, hell yeah, dude.
Is that how the sticker company? Like, how did the sticker company become created?
So the sticker company became after the shirt printing business. So in Florida, when I was first revamping GBA, I was working at a screen print shop. As I mentioned, I was like basically running a bunch of companies out the back, and I knew the foundation of how to run a shirt printing business. Me and my girl at the time, broke up, and I just needed to get away from the beach for a little bit. I needed to go somewhere. My mom was passing through town, so I literally just jumped in her truck and dipped the fuck out. And that's when I moved to Myrtle Beach. And I started my own screen printing business there, and I ran that for, the year or so that I lived out there. And as soon as I was moving from there to Colorado, I was like, I'll just sell my equipment, buy new equipment when I get out there. When I first moved out here in 2016, I went to buy new screen printing equipment, and prices out here were 10 times higher than they were in Florida and South Carolina. And I was like, fuck that, I'm not even doing that. And so I was like, well, what's the next best thing? All right, well, I can make decals. My little brother's almost professional drift racer, and
Oh shit.
yeah, he builds custom drift cars and race cars and shit. His company is called Sideways Fab.
Yeah.
And he's got like 300,000 on TikTok. He's super popular in the racing community and shit. And so I was like, I can do
Shit, we need to
decals,
get
and I
him
can
on the
put
show, bro.
decals on Matt's cars and shit. Like, and it's for his cars. I was like, that's a fucking business right there. And it's a lot cheaper to get into out here than screen printing. And so I was like, all right, cool. So I'm gonna start with that, and then I'm gonna go back into printing shirts later. Like, just make some capital, then invest more into that shit later. You know what I mean? And so that's really how 970 Sticker Co. started, because I live in 970. That's our area code out here. And it's my new sticker company. So very, very creative on the name.
Yeah.
But it's fitting, and so
Yeah.
I was just like, I never really meant it to be anything major. It was supposed to be temporary until I get back into screen printing. And that kind of stuck hard as hell. As soon as Matt started building all his cars, he has like 10 project cars right now, and I have stickers top to bottom on everything. I just put a bunch of 2 and 3 color stickers on his Porsche Cayman LS swap that he's running tomorrow. That's actually why I was late to this thing today, because I was getting merch ready for him and stickers ready and all kinds of shit ready for him for the event tomorrow. Like, we are nonstop. And my mom's going back to Florida to promote the rum company.
Oh,
And
that's
so,
cool.
yeah,
Rum? You got a rum?
yes, sir.
What's the name of it?
It's called Jupiter Rum, because I was born.
Oh,
We were all born and grew up in Jupiter, Florida.
I would
And
love to
so
try.
our slogan is crafted by locals. And
Have
we
you
use
tried it?
Yeah, man, you gotta send me
yeah,
a Grizzly Mountain
I'll
bottle of
get you
that,
guys a
bro.
bottle sent out. I'll get you guys a bottle. It's delicious. You don't even need
Oh,
a chaser with it. You throw that bitch on ice.
uh,
It's a super quality spiced rum.
dang, cool.
But yeah, so basically, like, Matt and his car thing blew up, so I kept the sticker company alive forever. And then once I had enough capital, I turned around and bought a direct to garment printer, so I didn't need the dark room and screens and emulsion and ink and squeegees and a press and all that other shit. I just took that whole entire investment and bought a direct to garment printer and a dryer. And I mean, it ran me 23 grand, but it was totally worth it, man. Super high quality prints, uh, unlimited colors, no
Hell yeah.
setup fees, minimum of one. You know what I mean? Like, it was just a no brainer to invest in that instead of a whole entire shop to screen print.
That's cool. How you do that?
Yeah.
But J-DAWG,
Especially because
I got a call to come in at 9:15, but I gotta head out, man.
Okay,
hey,
bro.
man,
I appreciate you, man.
Hey, it's nice meeting you, man. I'll be hitting you up there, Andrew.
you as well. Yeah. Let's stay in touch.
Y'all have a good night.
Yes, sir. You too.
All right, man. I
buddy.
appreciate you, Grizzly.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Man, you got some
Oh,
stories,
your
bro.
audio
That's
cut out.
Can you hear me now?
I can't hear you.
Hello?
I can see your
Oh,
mouth
shit.
moving. I can't hear
Damn.
you.
Fuck. Let me get out my car. Hold on.
That work?
Can you hear me now?
No.
No?
Damn,
Damn.
Grizzle took the audio with him.
Let me hang on. Give me 1 minute.
Oh, I'm just in this bitch by myself now. What up, y'all? Shit.
Hear me now?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now? Okay,
Still can't
cool.
hear you, dog.
My bad, bro. You still can't hear me? Oh,
Shit.
damn.
Can y'all hear?
Chat, can y'all hear me?
I still can't hear you, bro. Shit.
Damn, bro.
Let's fucking. We already an hour 20 in this bitch. Let's continue this
Yeah.
later. Yeah.
Yeah.
Love, gang. Thank you for having me on, bro. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
I don't know
Appreciate
if you
you.
can hear me, but I can't hear you.
I don't know, bro.
We'll continue.
Hey, I'll call you.
Yeah, I got you. I see you.
Yeah. All right.
Hey, shout out to everybody in the
Later.
comments too, bro. I just clicked through that bitch and I seen everybody in this bitch. Shout out my big brother.
Yeah.
Shout out fucking Skylar in this bitch. Hell yeah. Levi in this bitch.
Yeah.
Let's go. Everybody. If I didn't
All right,
say
man.
you, man, I see you. Hey,
I appreciate
love.
you, man. Yeah. All right, y'all. I don't know if y'all can still hear me or not, but hey, Andrew's big brother, I'm gonna hook up with you, man. I want to get you on the podcast too, bro. I appreciate everybody coming in and stopping by. I'm gonna get up off here because the audio cut out. Don't forget next Saturday, I got Chad Offbeat gonna be in the podcast. So y'all stay tuned. I'm gonna play a song. When the song ends, the stream will end. I appreciate y'all coming back by. This is my first time back after 2 weeks. Y'all have a good night.
Mud in my boots, now I'm some. Took all this pain, overcame struggle. Look at me now, why you running up?
We turning up, we showing out. When we showing up, it just going down. We done came from nothing, made a turn around. Steady dodging karma, don't need her around. I stay on the move like the wind be. So many haters surrounded by so much envy. A bunch of young cats wondering if I got it in me. I'm still a long air way from running on empty. I'm on point like my motherfucking pen be. I've been known to get it by any means, don't tempt me. Make it look like I do it so simply. Promise you don't really wanna take it there with me. Backwoods to the street, make it change up. I'm just so happy we finally came up. I'm just trying to get my motherfucking fame up. Look at how they act when they bring my name up, bitch.
Backwoods to the streets, I came from nothing. Mud in my boots, now I'm some. Took all this pain, overcame struggle. Look at me now, why you running up? Backwoods to the streets, I came from nothing. Mud in my boots, now I'm some. I pull up, they like who coming. Look at me now, why you running up?
I was barefoot,
water on my ankles. Mama said pray, bill stacked every angle. Trailer park nights, rust on the door frame. Little boy dreams, big talk, small change. How to take the gravel roads, heart full, tank low. Every other payday, stretching out the same notes. Cousin in a cell with his head hang low. Praying every night, hoping for a halo. Overtime hustle, yeah, I flip that script. City on my back with a split on my lip. Scars on my knuckles, used to fight as a kid. Now I swing for the fences every chance that I get. From the sticks to the pavement, yeah. Backwoods to the streets, I came for nothing, I came for nothing. Yeah.